I know, right? Do I need to make it look like I'm staying? Do I need to take my jacket off? I'm cold. So I am gonna take my jacket off though. I'm not rushing around, I'm just freezing, and I've been sat here with my nice cup of herb tea. In fact, detox tea. Look, I don't know why I need detox. Detox from chocolate maybe. Hi everyone. So I just wanted to give this lady a lovely shout out on here because she's told me about the weather and I didn't even have to ask. Just 1 second. Here we go. Christine, I think it was. Here we go. Christina Scott says, hi Tony, watching from South Carolina where it's sunny and breezy. It's freezing here, absolutely freezing. Christina, I hope you're well, sweetheart. Right, let's do a shout out and let's talk about the week ahead, and let's talk about what we're going to demo this evening. I've got my tissue as well because my nose is just going absolutely stir crazy. Oh, stew and dumplings, who's having that? Let me put my phone on silent. If Karen's on, I haven't messaged her today, bless her, she'll have been working really hard as always. But Karen, if you are on, as she knows, picks me a winner. If she's not on, well, I'll just have to pull one out of the bag, I guess. Oh, let's just narrow down here. Who's having dumplings? Cold today, stew and dumplings in the slow cooker, says Sarah. So is everyone alright? Betty Providenti, hi Tony, Connie, Julie Barlow, Chrissy Marquardt, Michaela Brown, Adele, it's freezing in Liverpool. Me and Adele have had a conversation about this. We both hate the cold. It's just not a good sketch. Margaret Walton. Margaret, did you write me a letter? Margaret, sweetheart, did you write me a letter? If you did, I got it today. That name, I think it's that name. Bernadette Gallia, Connie T, Marilyn Squire. We've got, you can tell it's getting cold. We've got beef stew and beef stew bubbling away in the slow cooker. Well, I've got my favourite tonight, pulled pork. Although it is the leftovers from yesterday, but I hate waste, so we're having that tonight. Karen's having roast salmon and veg. Stew in the pressure cooker. We've all got our slow cookers out now, haven't we? Adele's made beef stew last night for today. Always better the day after. Hi from cold, wet Minnesota. Kathy Acevedo. Tim loves that name, by the way. Acevedo. My eyes look a bit dodgy, don't they? My glasses, I'm sure. We've got Danielle Hayes. We've got Cheryl. Carol One. I'm sorry if I'm saying the names twice, 3 times. Right. As always, I'm going to ask you to share the love of craft, share the channel as much as we can, and we're all doing a fantastic job at doing that, so thank you so much everyone. We've got Amanda on, hi sweetheart, we've got Janice on, we've got Chrissy Markroft, Paula Mercer, beef stir fry tonight, Nicola P, shepherd's pie. Oh, these are the warm and cosy meals, make you feel actually quite warm, which is nice. Can't share, but I'll try from Facebook, says Natalie, thanks sweetheart. Liked but can't share. Don't worry if you can't share, it's not the end of the world. Sue Jones, oh how weird Karen, that's what she's having. Shannon97 has liked, thank you. Elaine Whelan, shepherd's pie. Caroline Crafton liked and shared. Carla Warner, leftover meat loaf tonight. Comfort food. What's meatloaf? What's meatloaf? Don't know what meatloaf is. Sorry about me. Oops. So let's have a quick chat about the week ahead. Tuna and tomato pasta from Alyssa Riley. So I like to know, if you are a newbie, if it's your first time visiting, you'll have to tell me your name, where you're from, what the weather's like, and now we're adding on what you're having for your tea or your lunch, because we're nosy, we like to know. And I will give you a shout out. And if you have a question, if you put QQQ, we'll answer any questions, and that's it basically. And if we can share, we always do a giveaway, a live giveaway in the show. But if you don't win that, if you pop a comment underneath this video and we've gone off air, I always pick a whole bunch of winners all at once and then call out the names and send everybody just voucher codes to spend on the website. And you don't have to put towards to spend, and there's no minimum spend. Just go and pick a treat for yourself off the website and just, you know, treat yourself, why not, right? So, sardine, tomato, spaghetti, yummy, says Brenda. Did I miss what meatloaf is? Did I miss that? Is that what it is? Sardine, tomato, no, that's spaghetti. Meatloaf is sort of like a big hamburger baked in a bread loaf pan. So it's like a loaf of bread, but it's a burger. Is that right? Something like that? Caroline, similar, not unusually, but not being able to catch you for a while due to changing job and working shifts. Lovely to see you all again, says Caroline. Well, lovely to have your company, sweetheart. Lovely to have you back as well. And Marilyn Squire says, wow, I can't keep up with the chat. And did Margaret say it was that she was the lady that wrote me the letter? I missed that as well, I'll have to go back. And we've got Carol and McHugh. Hi Tony, sweetheart, I'm sorry I didn't see you today. She popped in and brought Tom some loom bands because she had some spare ones that she wasn't using, so she sent them for Tom. And look here, look what I've got on my coat. I've got a new zipper, guys, a new zipper, so sticking them on everything. They're blooming everywhere. Sick of seeing them, and my Hoover does not like them. So, having toast before taking the girls to gymnastics, says Louise. Oh, that's a nice. We always have either fish finger butties, something really quick, stick it in the oven. Dana says it's absolutely delicious, one of her favourite meals. I think she's talking about meatloaf there. So, let's crack on, shall we? So, the week ahead, today is Monday. We have Wednesday Deal Hunters, which is 1 PM UK time. So you'll have to figure out where you are in the world and do your maths on relation to times, because our clocks went back and then I think I confused a few people because that wasn't the same time then as it was before. So now I'm just going to say the UK time, and if you can do the maths, then that would be appreciated, because I feel like all I do is frustrate with times, getting in bother all the time. So you do the maths, okay? Wednesday, and then Friday we'll have a brand new one-day special, and I'm working on going live. I'm looking at Mondays for 2 or 3 hours in the Monday day, okay, and that's going to be demonstration based on products that we've either launched, what are coming soon, things that people have asked me to focus on, just getting more content on the channel. So if you are at home and you did watch Creating Craft and Creating Craft's no longer there and the other channels are not ticking the boxes for you, you're going to have another outlet to spend your time watching. So How to Craft Network, remember that one, okay? So the last thing I just want to tell you all about is, I know I keep banging on about it and it sounds like a broken record, but if you're not in our app, you need to get in our app. Okay, I'm going to be doing some special things at Christmas time. I've already said this, for our lovely ladies and gentlemen who might only see family for an hour or might go to a house for a day and then come home. It's a long Christmas period when you haven't got family or people to see. So at Christmas time, I'm going to be loading lots of content in our app. Okay, I can't spit my words out, in my app. So you need to get in our app and enjoy the content in there. It's just going to be for our lovely ladies and gentlemen that are in the app. It's super easy, and if you want to join, just go to the website, go to the top of the website, and it'll talk you through the process. It's easy, it's free, and it's just a safe haven with crafty comments, conversations, crafty finished makes. And even if you don't want to talk about craft, you can talk about the weather, you could talk about your broken heel on your shoe, you can talk about whatever you want to in that group, and have it as a safe place to chat without fear of judgment or anything like that. Okay, so please use our app. It's totally free to you. It costs me money, but it is totally free to you, and I feel like me being able to send you those push notifications when we're going live 5 or 10 minutes or an hour before the show, so you being in there enables me to give you a nudge to tell you when I'm live. But it's also going to come with lots of other benefits for you as well, because we haven't actually launched it yet, and I've got a super duper launch coming up as well. So I'm missing everybody's comments, and now battery's low on laptop, which is not a good sketch. So if I lose comments on here, the battery's gone flat. Okay, so let's crack on, shall we? So liked and shared. Natalie says you need to get Tom to make me a cord for my glasses. I'm sick of seeing him, Natalie. Mind you, he's loving it. It's keeping him quiet, so Elaine says, got hospital appointment, we'll catch up later on Wednesday. Liked and shared. Denise is going to be working Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Well, I'll be working too, whether it be on the couch. I never really switch off, so... oh, not, and Natalie says she can't get the app on her phone. What phone have you got, Natalie? And Karen says the app is great for TV schedule and catch-up shows. Absolutely. Hello, be blessed, says Sid. Right, okay, let's crack on. So that's the week ahead. Couple of things I need to tell you about them, because I know you're all going to be starting to getting a little bit impatient. The advent calendars are nearly done, so they'll be getting sent out. So if you pre-ordered, you can get your advent calendar and put it under the bed. I haven't launched the refills yet because the girls haven't finished packing them, and I don't like to put things out that you can order that are not physically ready. So as soon as they're finished, they'll be available for you to buy. I know a lot of you are asking about the refills. And our last year's advent calendar 2023, which you're all buying refills for this year, I do have some left from last year, so I'm going to put those on at a reduced price. So if you are wanting to get the advent calendar from last year, a few bits and pieces in it have changed, i.e. the class, because it's out of date, the voucher's being removed also. It will be cheaper, but it is last year's advent calendar. So if you still want to have the experience of an advent calendar, a craft advent calendar, then I'm going to put that one on a cheaper one. So when you are purchasing your calendar, please do know there is, I'm going to change the picture for the refill so you don't get confused, but there's going to be a refill for last year's calendar. There's going to be the new one this year, which is pink, which most of you have seen, and then I'm going to do last year's 2023 calendar, and that's the green one. So you have lots of options if you're thinking for a friend, or the advent calendar. Our advent calendars are amazing, so if you haven't experienced it and would like to try one, they are a great gift for somebody too. So let's have a look. Adele says, Natalie, we get a message from Tony every year on Christmas Day, usually reduces me to blubbering mess. I know. I always write a story about the year gone by, the future, how I'm feeling, just about how just everything in life, basically, including my crafty journey and how I feel about things that have happened in the world. I think most people save them now. I think there is a collective somewhere. We do post them, I think, each year. I think a lot of people go, oh, I want to read the previous year, or I want to read, everybody calls it blooming Queen's Speech. It's not the Queen's Speech, but I do like to close the year down and just show you about anticipation and, you know, how we've grown, and the future, and the year gone by, and stuff like that. Okay, come on, let's stop talking. Let's get into craft. So, let's just move. Let's move my cup of tea. In fact, let's just have a drink. Right, I'm going to use, because we like to keep using things, right? We're going to use our lovely one we launched on Friday. So if you've got this, well done. If you're waiting, it won't be long. Okay, but we are going to use this one, and we're going to make something different. So when we did the fairy one, if you remember, in studio I did like an album, a mini album instead of cards. So with this one, it's a given it makes cards, but with this one I think we're going to do something different, and I think we're going to make like an easel card. So most of you will probably know how to make an easel card, but so it's like a freestanding card. But if for those of you that don't know, we are going to attempt like a 3D card that stands proud with our collection. Now I'm just going to get mine out here, because you can see it's all just thrown in the box because I'm ready to go. Last year's message and calendar one's fantastic. Do you know my favourite one, because I know them all, right? And it's still my favourite one, and sometimes I peruse over them when I'm going through my files and things. I sit there and read, and I'm like, that were a good one, that one. Is where I tell you about me playing in the brass band with the Salvation Army many moons ago. That's my favourite, because I remember them days freezing playing my brass band outside. Back in the day it was GT Smith's. I don't know if any of you remember that shop, GT Smith's. It was freezing. Quick save. Denise Oolons, question. Will you be making refills for the 2023 advent calendar on a yearly basis? No, Denise, that would just get totally unhinged for me. I'm already struggling to ensure that this advent calendar is a good one as well. It would be too many. So I said that we would launch the brand new one, and then the following year I would always do a top up for you. But then any year after that, you'd have to do it yourself. So on this pink one that we're launching this year, next year there'll be a refill for it and a new one. Does that make sense? So I'll always give you a 12-month refill for the one you've bought, because I did it for longevity. You don't have to break the boxes. They're so sustainable in that sense that you can use them year in, year out, year in, year out. Just keep refilling them, or get your husband or your partner or a friend, or you can refill them with chocolates for yourself. So that's why I did it, but I will only do the refill once, if that makes sense, and then we'll move on for you all. Is that okay? Gladys Bright, question. Are you a Sally girl then, Tony? Gladys, I was in the Salvation Army for a long time. I sang in the choir, I played in the brass band, I did it all every Sunday. I went to music school in the holidays, so yes, I absolutely was. So let's do an easel card, because we're 20 minutes in and I haven't done any craft. So with this particular kit, look at all these nice toppers. These make great painted mounts, you know, guys, you know, for what we've said about going through your embossing folders. So our framed embossing folders will go beautifully around these, you know. So, you know, think about that as well with these. I've got all of my embellishments. Well, I say all of them. I grabbed a pile of them because Tom's had them. I think it's fair to say he's not bothered about the squirrel, because there's 3 of those. And then we have our card blanks. So we can trim these down. Put me on in the corner. There we go. We can trim them down, remember. We don't have to use them as card blanks. They can be used as toppers, mat and layers, whatever you want. Oh, Gladys Bright sings in the Sally Army choir. Oh, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. That's made my day. So we have a stamp set here, and then we have rub-ons too, so you can decorate your envelopes. We have a whole bunch of foam pads. Oh, we've got some more embellishments here. More embellishments. You get your ink pads and your stamp set too. So we're going to do an easel card. Snuffy Snoo, liked and shared. Great name, by the way. What was I going to say very quickly? I forgot to tell you all. On the Deal Hunters on Wednesday, some of you will have to get a refund on the iMarla. I don't know if I've mentioned this. I think I did mention it on Friday. Some of you ordered an iMarla stamp that came with a few bits and pieces. Do not be shocked if you get a refund for that iMarla stamp. It was totally my bad. So I loaded the stock on and I counted the whole rack of iMarla stamps. But what I didn't realise was the first 20 were only the ones that I'd put forward, and all the ones behind were a different stamp. So yeah, I've had my hands smacked by Becky, but if you get a refund, don't be shocked thinking what is it. I'm telling you, it's because it's my bad, okay? And it's I think it was £10 or something, wasn't it? So, and then the other thing that we needed to talk about is, I think that's it. I know you're all asking about machines and things like that. I'm going to launch the machine when we launch our app, hopefully within a week or so. So stay tuned for that one. We've got lots going on. I do have something very special going on in the background, which I can't really tell you about. It is in relation to TV, and I have hope. That's all I'm going to tell you. It's very exciting. Nothing's been signed, sealed, delivered, or anything like that. But I do have something quite awesome bubbling on in the background. I've got a meeting next week about it. So that's all I'm going to tell you at a minute. So the future's bright. Anyway, back to this. Right, let's do an easel card. So to get 2 card blanks. Now I've just got some plain ones here because my base is going to be the plain ones. I don't think I've got anything else to tell you. Karen, did I say I'd say anything else? When I get talking, honestly, I'm a nightmare. So for those of you that have never seen an easel card before, super duper easy. Probably most of you know anyway. But I thought we'd do something different today. We'd maybe make our animals stand proud as well. In fact, did I grab those? No, I didn't. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this card and I'm going to score the top one in half, okay? Does anybody, has anybody not made an easel card? Let me know. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to score, not cut, score the middle. I'm just guessing here. So I'm just going to score and then fold. And then you have this sort of effect, okay? Super easy. Just score the front of the cards like so. And then I'm just going to take another card and I'm going to cut the front off this one because I know they're the same size cards. I don't know why, but I can't get my words out today. So let's just cut the front off this one and we'll use this one. I've covered everything. Thank you, darling. Right. So, and then look at this. Super easy, guys. Watch this. And then this part here, we would stick this part here flush with there, so you get a card that stands proud. Okay, nothing complicated about it. It doesn't have to be complicated. Okay, and then you fold it flat like so when it goes in its envelope, and then the recipient just stands it up, and we're going to put some cute animals behind here to stand him proud like so. So it stands on the side of your hearth like so. Does that make sense? Glynis says she hasn't made one. I'm fearful of measuring. Glynis, that's just how I've shown you, darling. So grab, super easy, grab 2 card blanks, darling, like this, just 2 exactly the same, and on the first one score in the middle, and then you get this, yeah, and then on your second card blank, cut the front off, and there's no measuring, and then just take one of them and we're just going to stick it on the front like so. You know I hate measuring, so this is super easy. So let's stick this onto here. Now when you're sticking them together, don't stick it on like that because it won't stand up if this is stuck down. You only stick to the lower part here, okay? I've been caught out a few times. I once did that on TV too. I stuck it all on. I'm like, why can't I figure this out? And actually it's because I tried to stick it on it all. So on the bottom part here, I'm going to put my tape. No measuring, darling. We don't do measurements. We try not to overcomplicate if we can get away with it. And then we're going to take the piece of card and I'm just going to stick it straight to the bottom here in line. Give it a push down. And then look. You see there, sweetheart? Super easy. Meatloaf can be delicious, says Beth Bill Bishop. So Jean F says, what is the name of this set? Darling, it's called Best Day Ever. And if you're in America, it's on HSN. And if you are watching in the UK, it's on my website. If you just type Best Day Ever, it comes up. Or if you're watching my website, if you're watching me live on my website, it's just linked underneath, darling. So it's called Best Day Ever. Create a card kit. And it comes in this wonderful case. And you can to and from it, you can make the cards and then gift it if you want to, or you can take this off here and put it in the side and then stack them all beautifully on your side. Brilliant for Christmas gifts. Right, so we have our card. Glynis says I'm clever. I'm probably not Glynis, but I don't like measuring myself, so I like this sort of idea. So let's first of all lift the top up. So this is what you do, is you lift your top up, you push it back, and then this bit we need to decorate, okay? So let's just move that out of the way and let's get a thing for here. Now you can pop a topper, look, from the kit. You see that there, but it's a bit dark. What I'm going to do actually is I'm going to really go to town on this card, and I'm going to use one of my card blanks because these are beautiful, you know. And we're going to trim one of these down and we're going to do a nice matten layer on the bottom. So I'm just going to get my guillotine again. And let's take the front off this one. And if you do this, these pieces, don't chuck them away, use them for your die cuts and things like that. I have a right stack of these where I haven't used them. So now you can pop this directly onto the base look, like so, and have a full covered design on there. Look at that, very nice. However, I do want a nice white outline around here for me. You don't have to do this, but I'm going to go a nice sort of matte and layer effect with me. So I'm going to take a bit off the top and a bit off the side. And then this is going to give me a nice white border all the way around. Can we see that there? So let's pop this onto our card. Pat, don't apologise for being late, sweetheart. It's okay, I hope you're well. We'll pop this down here like so. So now we have our card base, which has got that lovely detail on the bottom there. Really nice, right? And then you can see when you start to stand it up, it starts to look quite pretty. So now we'll decorate the front. I think I might do the front in the same. So again, I'm just going to take the card. I mean, the kit makes 18 beautiful cards, but if you're a little bit more advanced, you love the kit and you've bought it and you're wanting to do a little bit more, then don't be fearful to cut into these. The embellishments you can use on any of your card blanks in your stash. You will know straight away what you're going to do with yours. I just know it. So we'll stick this on the front. We'll see here. Kathy says HSN 3 sets are on the way. That is wonderful. Gosh, did I have a busy week last week. I had HSN through the day, HSN in the middle of the night, QVC Germany, Deal Hunters in the middle. My gosh, I was like a walking zombie. So now we have our decorated front. So we have, so far so good. Nice. So let's have a think about what we're going to do. I just love this kit. Love, love, love. So that looks nice. I think I'm going to go with that. But I think we just need to edge around here just to make it stand a little bit proud. So I'm just going to take my black ink pad. I'm just going to give it a little bit of an edge so it's not floating. So just take your ink pad and just go around, and it just gives you this like little edge on there, so it stops your work from floating. So now, can you see it's just sort of like stopped it from getting lost into my background there. So I'll just move this out of the way. There must be something sticky on my mat. Everything's sticking. And let's pop some pads behind this one. We'll do this one raised. Betty says her HSN goodies came today. What did you get, Betty? Let us know what you got, darling. Debbie says she's just finished her Hello Winter card and posted it in the app. Oh, see, you've got to get in the app to see these things. Debbie's made a card, so you need to get in the app. Go and comment. Thank you, Debbie. That's really kind. Michaela says, beautiful card. She's already seen it. And Connie says the design team are always an inspiration. They are the best. They literally run my show. They just so good. They just get that schedule together. Karen ties it all together and the team just deliver every single time. It's just wonderful. Oh, so I launched my fashion brand too. Did I see somebody ask about that? I had total, bearing in mind it's brand new, and when I first launched Craft, this is a little story for you. When I first launched my Craft 14 years ago, I did a dress, and the dress, I don't know if Karen will remember this, but the dress had, like, the bottom was a butterfly wing, and if you stamped it twice and you cut the top of the dress off, the two butterfly wings came together and created a full butterfly. And I thought it was the best thing since sliced bread. I was like, I'll have 100 of them, because I'm going to sell 100 of them, because this is amazing. If I were a crafter, I would buy this, I'd coloured it in, I'd done a load of samples, because at that time I didn't have a design team. I was walking out park with Tim going, this is going to do amazing, I promise you love, I promise you it's going to do amazing. Anyway, we went live and I sold 2. I sold 2! And then I think over the course of a week, by the end of the week, I'd sold 10. Which, you know, when you've paid for 100 units of stamps at X amount, it was like, oh, maybe I got it wrong. Maybe this is not for me. However, as you all know, I'm a hard worker, head down, you know, and obviously I am where I am today through hard work, blood, sweat and tears. But that story is going to put it into perspective what's happened with my fashion. So we all had a bet in the office on how many orders we were going to get on the fashion, and we said, well, how long are you going to give it before we can guess? I was like, right, well, we'll give it till Monday morning or something. Anyway, the website went live, didn't get a single order, and I'm like, oh, Tim's like, love, just calm down. People are probably having a good look through your brand new website. They have to put their addresses in, they have to put their bank details. Calm down. I thought, I'm going to make a cup of tea. Went and made a cup of tea, came back. And when I came back 10 minutes later, there were like 9 or 10 people on the website. And I was like, oh, there's people on the website. And then it jumped to about 85. And then for the hour, it held over 100 people plus on the website, because everybody were having a nosy, which was wonderful. And today, well, yesterday, I tipped 39 orders. 39 orders, okay? So when you put it in perspective with craft, I've like blown it out of the park. I've still got a long way to go, and it's going to be it's more of a hobby is my fashion. It's not going to be like a fast fashion, just pieces. But yeah, I'm chuffed. I'm absolutely chuffed. So there you go, smashed it. I smashed it, yeah. So not had an order today though, which is fine, because it's fashion, it's not craft, it's not a hobby, you know. People buy when they're having events and things like that. I don't expect to get orders every day. So I'm just going to sort of like just enjoy it. I'm not going to put myself under pressure. I'm not. I do that with craft, and TV have not aided with my anxiety with doing what they continuously do. So I'm not going to allow my little new mini hobby that's making me happy at the moment stress me out by not getting sales, or I'm just going to enjoy every minute. And Tim and Tom are my biggest cheerleaders, you know, and they are so proud of me. So proud of me. It's like, it's just totally awesome, guys. Honestly, it's just totally awesome. So, oh no, and I wasn't saying that because I want you all to go start buying. That is not my reason. I honestly tell you because I know you're invested in me as a person. I know you're invested in me, and you will support and follow my journey, even if it's just a like on Facebook or a repost on TikTok. I know you will support me because you love me. So that's why I talk about it. I do not expect any of you to go and start buying my fashion as well. Not at all. Right, let's have a look here. So I've got my front on. Can you see how I added that black edge? And by the way, I'll never lose my passion for craft. I love my craft. And I love my crafty friends. So now, there we go. Look at that, that looks nice, doesn't it? So, I might do a bit of decoration on the front, but what we need to do is we need to do a stopper down the bottom so our card doesn't slide when we stand it up, okay? So, now you could, I mean this is a bit boring, but you could use one of the animals, put some pads behind, and it would stand like that and stand up. Well, that's boring. I want to make it a little bit more extra special. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a half panel. What with though? Let me see. What shall we use? Do you know as well, you get tags in here, remember? You know the tags. You get a full set of tags. Mine are not in here. Are they? Oh, they are. So you could put a tag as well, and just a sentiment on there as well. But I'm going to go all out on this one. So I'm going to grab, does this match? Oh. Yeah. Let's do this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a piece off here. Now I'm just going to take the whole thing off because I can still use the bottom for a card, okay? So, oh, crikey. Now do I use the whole bottom or, no, let's just do a banner. Now a bit of a hack here for you, so I've just cut that off there like so, but because I'm super tight, I'm going to cut this in half. I'm going to create a faux matten layer, which is not all the way behind. I'll show you what I mean. My curtains would make a fabulous skirt, I know. My son always says my skirts look like really expensive curtains. I'm like, oh, cheers for that. But I do love that. It's jacquard, is that? That is very much avant-garde, jacquard. That's what I love. So yeah, absolutely, I would wear that as a skirt, no problem at all. And I don't care what the world says. So 2 pieces of white here. So I'm going to create a faux matten layer. So I cut it down the middle, and I'm just going to take that to the top like so, and then one at the bottom, and I've got my matten layer. Okay. Leslie says, question, can we buy the pens you are using in the UK? Is that these ones, Leslie? The tape pens, darling? So I've got that one at the top there, and then we'll do one at the bottom. Like so. And then what we'll do is we'll put some pads on this one. You like the bracelet? Yes, that is one of our new bracelets. In fact, is Tina on today? Tina bought some from me. She bought 2 different designs, but they are made from the same material. And I thought, I know what Tina's actually doing right now. She's going to stack these both on her wrist and have like a double. So I'm just taking, sorry, I'm just coming to the side here because I don't want all the bits all over me. I'm just taking them off to the side here. And then what we'll do is so you need to get your card here and decide where you want it to stand, like whereabouts. Do you want it right at the back, in the middle, at the front? Do you want quite, I like mine normally about here, so then what I'll do is I'll just push that out of the way and then go about here. So now I've got my nice stopper there, so now my card stands proud. Oh, fireworks are going off. Look at that, quite cute, isn't it? So far so good. So the cool thing about this set as well is you get those pre-printed sentiments as well. So I'm going to cut one of these and I'm going to pop in the panel. Now I would probably say if you are making an easel card, do 3 at the same time. So get 6 card blanks, do all the cuts, all the scores, all the matten layers, and do all 3 at the same time, because by the time you've done one you might want to do another one. You start all over again. So if you're doing one, I've always said it, do 3. Okay, might as well. Pauline says, waiting patiently for a response on your contact page. Pauline, is that on Facebook or email to us direct? Whereabouts, darling, so I can check? So I'm going to pick, that's nice, isn't it? Flowers just for you. That, a gift for you looks nice. You could. So if you've got like dies, you could, I'm just going to put in my guillotine, but you have so many options, I guess. So the happy birthday one looks nice. I'm going to do the happy birthday because it matches my panel. I'm going to leave it with a nice white border around because we can, right? So I just need to cut that side down a little bit, it's a little bit big. Then again, what we'll do is we'll get our ink pad and just edge this as well. Nancy says, will you be selling the bracelets with the tray on? Yes, darling, I will. I'm excited for people to get their orders. Like those names I've never seen in my life, so really nice. Right, pads again. What have we done with those now? Here we go. So I'm going to put a pad on the sentiment as well. So I'll put this in somebody's order. Oh yeah, put that in the centre like so. Another thing I need to tell you all about as well is Christmas is looming fast, and you all know that we reset the point. Well, we're supposed to reset our points at January, so we reset the points, so you all have to start again, because some of you are eye-watering deals and free postage and things like that. And the reason why you're all probably there is because I allowed you all to carry your points across. So last year, in January, I never reset the points. So you've all had like 12 months of really crazy deals, which is wonderful. But I can't do it for a third year. I wish I could, but I can't. So all the points will be reset in January, okay? So you're all going to have to start again. But what we will do is we will send a discount code to get you all going, so you can get back on track to get those points again. Give you a kickstart for the new year. So just so you know, that's what will be happening. So just check this out, guys. You can stepper it here on the bottom, or you can stepper it here. You have options. Don't think it really matters. Looks cool regardless. Now let's get some animals on here, or some flowers. He's so gorgeous. He is so gorgeous, but he's just, oh, look at him. Oh, he's nice. I'm going to do him, and I'm just going to get my scissors and take some of the white off. I think it's cool that it has the white, because some people do like that white. I'm not so much of a fan, but it's better to put it on for those that do like it and for us to take it away, right? Or not at all. I love this kit. It's not a kit I would normally do, but you all know, pushing boundaries, trying new things. Can't do flowers and butterflies all the time. And I've actually really loved it. This is brilliant for a newborn. Guys cards. Oh, the fireworks are quite crazy tonight. I think you might need a little friend. We'll see. So we've got him, and then, or shall we put him so he stood like, hey, he could be peeking around a flower. Could you imagine? Too big, Tony. Come on, stop fapping. What about his little mate? Do these... I quite like. Right. So Shannon says, would love to have a mail card kit. Shannon, stop reading my mind. Just taking the white off here. I think my son as well, just going off piece here, but my son's 10, as you all know, and I think he still believes, but I think he doesn't. Sometimes he says things and I think, I don't think he believes, but then he says other things and I'm like, he believes. So I said to him, remember, as long as you believe, you will always get some beautiful gifts and things like that. So I'm trying to hold on to the moment. I really am. Don't want it to go away. Question. Tony, who would be the most famous person you would like to see wearing your clothing or footwear? Oh, there's a few. The Princess, Catherine, Kate, and Blake Lively. I love her style. Her style is very my style. Most famous person? I don't know. What do we class as famous? Aren't I famous? Can't I be enough? Right, come on. Let's create a nice kitty. So I'm going to pop him there. I'm going to pop him flat. And I'm going to do it like he's peeking around this flower. Or am I not? Am I going to put him in front of the flower? Now he's going to be peeking. I'm going to pop him there. And I'm going to put a pad behind here. Now we need some foliage, nice big leaf. I'm going to trim that down. Let's do a whole bunch of like fallen leaves, shall we? Yeah, let's make it look like the leaves have fallen down. Now, if you trim these, or you've not got the best cut in the world, or you've got a bit of a tremor, once you've cut it out, just take your ink pad and ink blend around the edges, okay? And then it'll just hide any misdemeanors with your cutting if you're not the best cutter in the world. That's if you want the white off. It looks equally as beautiful with the white, and it is absolute personal preference. So I'm going to do like a stack of leaves. I'm just going to give these a little bit of a, like, as if it's real. So let's do that one. And let's see if there's any other ones. A smaller one maybe. This one's quite nice. I like this one. So I'll just trim this one down. Karen says she thinks she would cut off the white, not sure. It's just personal preference, isn't it? You don't have to cut the white off, just get an orange ink pad and ink blend the edges if you wanted to. And a lot of people do like the white edge. That's why it's brilliant that we're all different, right? We all want to be the same. So, do like a little stack of leaves there. Let's just put some tape behind these. Did the lady reply about these? No, I don't sell these because they're rubbish. So I've spent my life looking for decent tape pens that don't snap and do what they say they're going to do, and 15 years later I'm still looking. So I wouldn't sell you these, they are pants. So now we've got two nice leaves. I think we need another here. Just a little one. Don't get carried away. Easel cards are great interactive cards because you can put like age like 18, 1, 2, 3. You can put the age up here with a die cut number as well. So, you know, great in that sense. Here, no, I don't want that one. Let's have a look at this one. Here, let's use this one. I'll just quickly trim this one. Just so I've got a bit of balance. And then what I'm going to do is it's going to get sparkled. I love my Monday night lives with you guys. I love my craft. I love talking to you all as well. So I'm just going to give this a pinch. So if you can like and share, I'll see if Karen will pick a winner. She hasn't picked one yet. She waits till the last minute for me, and then we'll do a little shout out. So if you can like and share, that would be good. You could also cut the name of the recipient and use on the stopper. You could, Jane. That's a great idea. Paula's grandson's birthday tomorrow night, bonfire night. Yep, same as my brother. Adele would still be cutting around the little... Beautiful card, thank you. And we'll just have a bit of balance, like he's stood in a whole bunch of leaves maybe, yeah. Let's pop in there. So now let's add some sparkles. I've got a bit of glitter glue here, we've got some green. I haven't got my gold, which is a shame. And I've got this nice black one as well, so I'm going to add some sparkle in and amongst. Just a little bit into the trees and things like that, so it just catches the light when it's on the side. And I've got the green as well, so we'll put in a bit of green as well. I'll hold it up in a second so you can all see it. I think it's just, I know the cards are built to just like, sort of like, put your pads under and just put together, but sometimes you can be a little bit more creative. You can make albums, like you've seen here. I've made a little bit of an easel card, you know, so have the confidence to do more than what probably it says on the tin. And I'll show you this in a second. So I've got a little bit of sparkle on the trees just to enhance it a little bit, not too much. And then you just tap it up there. Oopsie daisy. So the card looks like this. And then to send it to somebody, just fold it flat like so, and then it goes in the envelope, which is in your kit. Okay, so you can personalise it, put an age on there. Quite cute, right? He needs a bit of manipulating as well. Let's pull his ears forward. His flowers, give him a bit of crusty dusty. Make it look like he's alive and not a pancake. Give his tail a twirl. Oh, now he's got a broken ear. Push that back a bit. There we go. So there we go. Do we like that one? Ta-da! Shall we see if we've got a winner? Very adorable. Very nice, I know. I am very nice, Shannon. So just a different way. Get out those card blanks that you keep looking at. And then this off cut here, this piece, look, that's a square card now, a little square, mini note card. So don't have any waste. So let's see if we've got a winner. So we have a winner. So drum roll. Drum roll. This evening's winner will get a voucher. Oh, did the other lady tell me whereabouts she'd emailed me or messaged me? Because I don't want to leave here without checking on that. If she sent it and it's not been looked at, you'll have to let me know. Can you message me on Facebook personally maybe, or reach out to Karen or one of us? So the winner this evening is Sheila Murray. Sheila Murray, you are this evening's winner. Congratulations, darling. Brenda Lewis says she loves the card. Thank you so much. So if you message us, we will send you a voucher code, or message Karen. It's easy for me to do a voucher code, and you can spend it how and when you please. So, oh, Adele says, Tony, she said it was Cedar Rose. Oh, I need to check that. I will check that. Thanks, Adele. I'll have a look. Sorry, I'm so focused on my craft. I forget that people might need to speak to me on Cedar Rose. I'll get used to it, I promise. So, did you enjoy that show? If so, I hope so. Please continue to share. If you can share, that would be awesome. Craft Friends United, Papercraft, SBM, How to Craft Network. Share the love of craft, right? And I'll see you all on Wednesday, 1 p.m. UK time, for our fantastic Deal Hunter show. Please do bear in mind I am scheduling in a Black Friday show as well. So if you're not a club member, you need to be a club member to get all of those extra Brucey savings. So make sure you join our club. Now don't get confused by our club and points. They're two different things. Points are points. They run January to January. The club starts from the day you buy it to the day, obviously, a year later. We don't automatically renew it either. You have to renew it yourself. So go check your status. Make sure you're in date with your club. And when we have our Black Friday deals, you'll be getting those extra savings too. So whatever you're doing, have a great evening. Enjoy your stews and your shepherd's pies. And I'll see you all during this week. Have a great week, guys. See you later. Bye.